Hi, this is Dave, the oven guy. I'm in front of this West 4400 controller, and we're going to reprogram program number 3. So we press our program key until we get to the program we want to do, and then we press the up key and the scroll key at the same time, and that brings us into our lock section. And then we got to bring this up to 10 because that's the code that's on this particular controller. Then we bring it up to 10, and then after we bring it up to 10, we want to press the scroll key, and this will bring us into program number 3, step number 1, and we want to have the final set point of that at 50 degrees. Then we press our scroll key. We want to do it for 10 minutes only, so we bring this down to 10. That's a minute, and those are seconds. Then we press our scroll key again. What action do we want? We just want this to be a purge of sorts, so we don't want to put any actions in here. Press the scroll key again, go to step number 2. Step number 2, we want to bring the oven up to 500 degrees. Again, this oven was reset, so all the temperatures are negative right now. So we want to bring our set point for our step number 2 up to 500 degrees. The longer you hold it down, the faster it goes. So it's easy to overshoot. Anyways, we'll bring it up to 500 degrees because we want the oven to be heated up a little bit because we're going to be running some sensitive parts at this point. So we set this for 500 degrees. And then again, we press the scroll key. Now we want this to heat up to 500 degrees really quickly, of the set point to change to 500 degrees really quickly. So we're going to give it a minute to do that. And we want to have action 1, 1, because that's how this controller is set up. That will change from controller to controller. Press scroll again. We go to step number 3. Step number 3, we want to bring this up to 500 degrees. And again, this takes a while. I'm not exactly sure why this controller zeroed everything out, but it did. So we got to put back in the programming. So we're going to set this for 500 degrees. This is going to be our first dwell time. And it's the final set point for this segment. Okay, we're going to put this for 500 degrees. And then we're going to press our scroll button. Now we want to do this for 1 hour. So we come up here and we bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. And we bring it up to 1 hour. Then we press our scroll key again. So we're going to run at 500 degrees for 1 hour. And then our event is the same as we wanted before. It's going to be 0011, which will vary from oven to oven. And then we're going to press our thing again, and we're going to go to step number 4. Step number 4 is our higher dwell temperature that we want. So we're going to bring this up to 700. So this is going to be a lot of button pushing here. So this is going to be set up to run for 500 degrees for an hour, and then 700 degrees for 4 hours, and hopefully we could run the aluminum at that temperature. So we're bringing it up to 700 degrees right now. And what we want to do is have this, again, short time here, because the oven's going to take time for the adjustment of the set points. And again, we want the same 1, 1 as an action, which will vary from oven to oven. We press our scroll key again, and we go over into our step number 5, where we're going to bring our temperature up. And we're going to run at 700 degrees. So we want to bring this up to 700. So our oven is going to be running at 700 degrees. It's going to run at 500 degrees for an hour, and then it's going to run at 700 degrees for whatever time we set it for. And we're going to set this for 700. Came closer that time. and then we press the scroll key again, and then we have our time. We want to run this for 4 hours at this temperature, so we use our up arrow key to adjust this. So that's 1 hour, that's an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we set this for 4 hours, and then we press our scroll key. And then we want our event to be the same event, 1, 1. Press our scroll key. Now our 6, I want a little bit of a cool down here, so I'm going to set the final set point for 50 degrees. And if the plant is under 50 degrees, it's going to warm it up a little bit, but it won't, the oven's going to stay hot. So I'm going to set this for 50 degrees. And we're almost there. We're almost done, folks. This is our last step of the program we're putting in. If I could press the buttons. Okay, 50 degrees. We set our scroll. We want it to run for 30 minutes at 50 degrees, which will cool down the parts that are in there. So it's going to run for 30 minutes. Hit the scroll key again. We want 0, 0, 0 because we don't want it doing very much. And then we're going to go to our next step. Oh, we don't have a next step. So we're going to press the mode key until we get to exit. And once we're going to press exit, we need to press the mode key again. And then if we go back here, we go back to our start screen. So if we go to program number 3, and we press program number 3 and we hold this down, we are going to start the oven. We're at program number 3. And I shouldn't have held that down. We're going to go back to program number 3 and just press it once to start program number 3. And we're starting program number 3, and we're in cycle number 1. Anyways, and our set point is 50 degrees, so the oven's not going to be doing anything until it goes through the 10-minute cycle that is at program number 3. I know this is a little confusing. This is Dave the Oven Guy. I'm at 312-550-7083. Bye.